Hello, YouTube. It's Gentleman Scholar here. I really just wanted to say hello. I'm in the middle of my annual moving the old wood over to here so I can make room for the new wood, I which has become an annual thing. I post it on social media constantly, and I get all those, "Got some good wood there." Get those jokes. It's to be expected, but that's okay. It's part of the tradition. The whole point of doing this is to see how much wood we need to order for next fall. And since the thaw has happened, and since I have the motivation, because I'm generally a lazy shit, um, I started doing this earlier this week. And I'm going to continue it today with plenty of breaks. My goal here today is to have this row filled up right there, and that'll be it for the day, hopefully, unless I get a sudden burst of motivation. Can you imagine me finishing this today? I don't know, knowing my laze level and motivation and arthritis. The odds are against it, but that's okay. What's going on? Well, my husband had to go to the emergency room a couple days ago. Nothing serious this time, not like the 2016 cluster. I'll allude to that in a minute. But about 3 weeks ago, he fell off the couch. He was lying down on the couch and rolled off and fell on his back. And of course, now his spine and his leg is hurting him. He's got a cage in there from that previous surgery he had done back in 2016. That to open his stomach, to get to it and everything. 2 operations it took. And they still couldn't fix his neuropathy. And so I come back from doing a bunch of errands, and he's on the nurse to his primary care provider's nurse, and he says, well, she's gonna want me to go to the emergency room that's the quickest way to get a scan done. And so I gathered Bill up, and of course, for some reason I wasn't harried or flustered or pissed off. Let's just face it, because in 2016, I'd spent a lot of time in the emergency room, mostly because of Bill's, medical problems, and once because of me. There's a what do I want to call it? Down by the golf course that I live near, there's a granite post, old school granite post. Actually, no, it's done by rocks and everything like that with a granite top. It was during the winter, and the snow had risen above it, so of course I'm walking past it, and my foot collapses through the snow, and I hit the damn thing. I don't even remember hitting the ground, quite honestly. All of a sudden, I wake up on my back, and someone's like, "Are you okay?" "Yep, I'm fine. Everything's cool." There's like a little blood there, so I hobble over to the fire station across the street, and I call Bill up and have him take me to the Elliott Medical Emergency Room. And I get a few stitches put in, and that was it. But between Bill's back, he broke his wrist once during that whole thing, and that, I've seen quite enough of the Elliott Hospital emergency room. Thank you very much. Haven't seen the inside of it for years and years and years. So when it came time to see it now, I don't know, it wasn't so bad. Maybe I've just gotten mellower. Maybe I've just gotten... Because let's face it, if you've ever been in an emergency, an ER, it's pretty much the limbo of lost dreams and souls, because